Hey everybody, Lone Woodsman here with you. Long time no see, I know. I finally scheduled some time off of work to get out. We're at Uitwaaien again this year, third year. Now I'm not going to be able to do as much filming this year as years past because this year I am also an instructor, so it's going to eat up a bunch of my time. I'm going to get as much video as I can, show, give you guys a tour of the place, stuff like that, maybe meet and talk with some people. You'll also have to forgive me if I sound a little nasally. I'm pretty sick, but I wasn't gonna let that stop me. I was coming anyway because you guys know that I look forward to this gathering every year, and it's not so much just to take the classes and all that, but to meet everybody that you've met, see everybody that you've met from years past, and talk and catch up with everybody and just camp together, talk shop. It's a lot of fun. So I got my first class today at 10 o'clock. I got maybe like a half hour before I got to teach. I'll be teaching a kids class first thing on shelter building skills and stuff like that. I won't be filming any of it because I don't have like a dedicated cameraman or anything, and I'm going to keep all my focus and attention on the kids and teaching them, so I won't get to film any, but after that class, I think I have a break for a couple hours or so before my next one, so we'll try and get back on and do some filming. I'll take you around all the different vendor booths and things like that, show you what everybody's brought this year to sell, and should be a great time. See you in a little bit, guys. Alright guys, so the first kids class is done and in the books. The kids had a great time. I stayed after the class for any of the kids that wanted to practice, setting up the shelter that I taught them. I had quite a few stays, so that was encouraging. They all did a great job. I was very proud of them. So it's around about lunchtime now. We can go around. There's no classes going on, so we'll go around and take a look at what all the vendors brought. Show you guys their wares for this year.
Yeah, these are small. Yeah.
Did you find anything cool yet? Found that used on Craigslist for 180, 200 bucks. I got for 180.
We're gonna check out the
He probably will if you ask him.
Bob, are you doing omelets?
We have leftover sliders and brats. We had venison sliders last night.
You of all people should know that you're always welcome in my kitchen. Okay?
Yes.
And you said, okay, I have to say a big thank you. I have been following your channel religiously since last year.
Well,
Love the videos.
Thanks.
Love the videos.
Thanks.
Short, sweet,
really
to the point.
Yeah.
So entertaining.
Watch as Dan's head grows bigger and bigger.
I'll keep looking.
We'll be right back. Maybe you'll find $15
You never take 10 down.
I will tell you as a joke, if you want to do watching you cut with that, if you're like a giggling school. How is that big? That's quite a bit bigger. I've cut those 2x6 with the competition table.
We're still getting life.
Break your lens?
It might be a little damaged now.
Yeah, probably.
A little? Yeah, I zoomed in on you while you were talking, and things are looking weird now.
Yeah.
Ruined. It's all fuzzy.
Should have told you.
Detachable hood and the belt that was made with it. So.
I'm getting there. I got a pan,
Yeah.
All right, now Give us a big smile. There you go, perfect. Now I'm talking over all of this, so I'm gonna have to play some music as my...
I take cards.
I know.
And cash and check.
I could just
Yeah, I thought that was cool. We're cold. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you.
That day, you saw that picture. Look at that, you're going to be famous, Eileen.
Not infamous this time.
It never was.
Yes, there is a difference.
I'm both, all right?
One night better together, feel better
Some more dynamic. There's definitely more safety concerns and more things to consider. Again, thinking about where's that overstrike area here. All right, so if I miss, if I have a log between my legs here, and I hit, and it glances off, I'm going to come back into my footer, I'm going to come back into my shin. All right. If I have it behind me, if I miss across the river, so they're doing really well. I think swing from the area. So if you have that lined up at your heel level, this is more of an all-purpose. You still do everything that I did over here, but the splitting is going to be more effective with this. Ramp it up a notch for anybody who has a wood-burning stove at home and maybe is processing wood, to have a dedicated splitting maul, or splitting axe in this case. We have, this one has the wings to it, it force everything open. So that's got one function, and that's to split firewood. This is more of an all-purpose, a little bit more of a wedge shape. So the shape, the weight, everything about the axe, it's going to have pros and cons. It's all a matter of weighing out what you're comfortable with. All the techniques are going to be the same, but each one's going to have different strengths and weaknesses. Actually, a single bomb, all three of them take it, and just not on each other. Oh, that's
So like when you look at your campfire, you're seeing this right in front of your face. You see like the licks of flame get high and they kind of jump down, they get high and they jump down. You're experiencing radiation right there. And so this is what we experience from the sun. The sun's 19 million miles away, going through all its reactions, it's getting hot and then it's cooling down. And those forms of electromagnetic radiation are coming through space and reaching us here in North Bend, Pennsylvania. So the thing to keep in mind with radiation is the greater the temperature difference between two objects, the faster the heat loss. So if we put a mug of 185 degree coffee in a 70 degree room, it's going to lose heat faster than if you put a mug of iced coffee in that same temperature room, because it has a greater amount of temperature to lose. So when we're in a really cold environment, this is actually where we'll start experiencing the most of our heat loss as human beings, because we're losing so much radiation to the much colder air around us. Any questions about radiation? I know it's kind of hard to understand a little bit.
The CPAP, a lot of people are like, well, I probably have that sleep apnea, but I can sleep with that. It took me a few nights to get used to, but after that, I can't sleep without it, man. It's so much better being able to breathe.
I saw the CPAP machine mask, and it was shaped like the alien face hugger.
That's all I need is my wife waking up seeing that.
Alright, so real quick.
Yep. I'm listening. I'll find some stickers and you'll have the stickers.
Just tight enough.
Oh, you don't have one either?
It doesn't slide down. Right before gravity takes over, all the harder you need to hold it.
What happened?
Stay back. Your shoulder. Stay back. And forward. Try not to let your wrist move.
Well,
You want something right? Yeah, you want this to stay there.
Yeah, I think there's dinner. I know.
Should have paid more attention.
whoever found it.
You didn't mess up.
I remember that was
Just a tap.
Yeah!
Right on the money.
I've got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Don't propagate too far. He still says this is what.
I actually prefer the log.
And there's been people that.
Okay. They're the same weight.
Individual.
Nice.
Still very hard.
I should probably aim. I'm just like happy it's stuck to the thing.
That's fine.
So good.
Yeah.
You need to read the board or something.
Alright guys, classes were all taught today. Told you I was teaching the kids class. That went over fantastic. The kids were all eager to learn. They all paid attention, and after the class I helped them set up their own shelters. I didn't even have to help them. They followed all of my instructions to the T, and they set up their plow points in picture perfect fashion. I was very proud of them. The adults class, it went good. I got there late. I thought it was scheduled for 2 o'clock. It was for 1. So I arrived a little fashionably late, but nobody seemed to mind all that much. Now it's I don't know, about 5:36 or so. It's time to eat. And got me a nice juicy porterhouse. This is a fork I got here from one of the vendors, because all I had was the plastic forks. You guys, I'll show this in this winter in some later videos. It's more than just a fork, so it's pretty cool. So without further ado, we are going to cut into this. Oh wow, that's like butter. That's good. This is the first year at Uitwaaien we're allowed to have our own campfires. So me and my 2 buddies that were camping at this area together can finally cook our food over an open fire, so it gets that nice char from the flames and then that smoky flavor in with it. Eating good in the neighborhood. Now, I know I haven't been filming much and all that, but like I said earlier, I'm feeling pretty sick, cold or flu or something like that, so I just don't have the energy. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. I'll feel a little better, have more drive to get out. But this year, it's, I don't know, it's a little more laid back for me. I'm kind of taking it a little more easy and enjoying myself more. Not that I haven't in years past, but whatever. I'm going to finish my dinner, and I don't know, we'll see what goes on after that. You guys want to stick around? I greatly appreciate it. Well, good morning everybody. Day 2, day 3 for me, day 2 of classes. Yeah, I think we cut off last night when I was eating dinner, and then I got into talking with people. It got dark, so I didn't film anymore after that. Just went to bed. We got up this morning, had our breakfast and some tea and morning announcements. Took a group photo. All the instructors and attendees, and everybody gets together and we all take a big picture every year. This morning I'm going to be teaching the kids here at about 10:30 how to do ferro rod fires, and then 1:30, I think it's 1:30, I'll have to check my schedule, but then we do another adults class on tarp shelters. I think today we're going to do the Adirondack, which you guys know I'm pretty partial to that one. Maybe next year I'll hire a cameraman to film my classes for me and I can post those up for you guys. But today is, this whole weekend really, it's just been, real real relaxing. I haven't been running around like I do years past, videoing everything and taking pictures and stuff. I've just been kind of taking it easy on this one. So yeah, this video won't be near as in-depth as my previous outlying endeavors. But hopefully you guys, once I get it home, get all the footage edited, get it all put together, hopefully I can create something that you guys will be at least half interested in. So yeah, just quick little update. I'm going to start getting all the materials ready for the kids. Yeah, they get to go home with their own, ferro rod and stuff, after the class is finished, and we go through all the basics of, how to process your tenders and how to, use the ferro rod and stuff like that. They're each going to get their own little ferro rod to go home with and practice with and stuff like that. Under adult supervision, of course. I'll make sure I stress that. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see y'all in a little bit. We'll see what we get into.
So we're going to do a couple things with the ferro rod. You're welcome to use your own if you have it, but I have enough here for all of you to have these. I just want to show you how these work. One side says up, so that side goes up. The bottom side has a little burr on it. You put this on here at a little bit of an angle, press really hard and scrape down. You're going to get a lot of sparks.
Can we use our knife again this year?
You can use whatever you want. You can use your own rod. You can use part of, the rod and the scraper, whatever you want. I just have one for you so that you can use it. So the first one. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start out just like last year, kind of a little easier, and then we're going to get a little harder progressing. First thing you're going to do is I'm going to give you a piece of jute twine. So you're going to need to undo it. You're going to make yourself a little tinder bundle, and you're going to strike with the ferro rod. First one to flame. What we're going to do, I guess maybe we'll have you guys kind of be in a little half circle facing this way so the crowd can watch you, and then just going to kind of watch. You get your flame, you yell done, and then we'll judge and we'll pick out the first, second, third, and fourth out of each one.
Done.
Yep. Woo!
Done.
Okay, so the next one I'm gonna give you is a piece of fat wood. Okay. So I'm gonna pass it out. You can take it a minute to smell.
Stop and smell the fat wood.
So what you're going to do, we're going to scrape down some of this. You're going to make yourself a little pile, and then you're going to light it with the ferro rod. So I'm just going to show you a recommended method. You can do whatever you want though. You can use, so the back of my knife is flattened off. So I'm just scraping down, getting myself a pile. And I'm going to light with the ferro rod. You can use the blade of your knife, like I said, whatever you want, however you want to do it. But we need a small pile of fat wood, and then you need to light it with your ferro rod. You ready? Set, go.
Done.
Done.
3.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do.
Yeah, wow.
Give you guys a break, give you a nice easy thing to do here. So all you need to do, you take your lighter. Still has the top tape off. Heads up. It also has an adjustment between high and low.
They have to take the lighter.
What you do, you
need to get a flame, you need to melt through your string. Now make sure that your, I just don't want anybody to get burnt when when it melts off. So kind of don't hold your hand like this. Hold your hand under it like this so it's burning up through it. Yep. And it should, pop apart. As soon as it pops apart, you just yell for it.
Done.
See how easy that was?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, except yours is wet. So
Yours will higher than ours.
So, I'll give you a little hint on that. You keep rubbing, and the friction, you're gonna dry it off. Okay. You may need to do a few more than 1 or 2 swipes on it. Okay. Okay. So, everybody ready? Set.
Let the judges stay close. You back up. There you go. Good arm.
Okay. Everybody understand what we're doing?
Lighters.
Yep. Okay. Ready, set, go.
The lighters are in that cup of water.
I know how to do that.
That's cool.
Probably should try this first. I
don't know how it works. If you had blue ones, just look.
One.
Nice.
I know. He's cheating as an adult.
What we're going to do is we're going to use this charred cattail. I'm going to give you a piece of this charred cattail. The way we're going to judge is when we blow on it, we can see that it's red and glowing. That's how we're going to say that it's good. When you use this Fresnel lens, remember you want to always be between the sun and what you're trying to get going. And if you look, if you try to make it so that you get a rectangle of light down there, and then you can move it in and out so you get the fine beam. But you're going to get, just because you have smoke, doesn't mean that it's good. So you have to have an ember. Yep, we're going to get an ember. So we're going to take your thing away, when you take the lens away, and we blow it, we should be able to see it glowing red. Okay? Okay, is everybody ready? Yep. Set, go. Kind of hanging out there.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even make it up. Just like a point. Videos of like people are setting plywood on fire.
And you tell us when you want us to check.
Okay, check.
Okay, your lens away. Check. Go. Okay. Throw that in there. I don't want you to get.
Nice. Yeah. Check. Here.
Here's the deal. You get one match, right? I want you to, you're going to split it in half, and you're going to get 2 lights out of it, okay? So here's the deal. So what you're going to do is you're going to split this thing, and I'll give you a little friendly piece of advice when you get down here at the end. I'll take my time a little bit. Just kind of, okay. You don't need like a big flame, but that's 1. Put it out. That's 2. Okay. You just have to light 2. Okay, but here's the deal. You do the first one and you break it off and it doesn't light, you got to start over with a new match. So you got to get 2 flames from the same match. Okay. Okay. Everybody ready? Yeah. Go.
But maybe we can get that started on the cardboard side with the knife. You know. Is that what you were thinking, or were you thinking slicing it?
Just cutting it right.
The match head, I'm afraid it might crumble.
What?
I'm not sure. I've never tried it.
Yeah,
Maybe a really tiny saw.
To match it.
All right. Second. So here's the helpful tip I will give you all for this. Process your material whenever you're making a fire, right? That's a good thing to do. Take your time and process your material. So, I want to see just one of these ends on fire, okay? So I'm going to give you all lighters, right? Except for like okay? They're dry. They're dry.
Lighters?
Yes, they're dry.
Literally. Yep. Give you a dry lighter.
So, what you want to do, you're going to need your lighter, you need the broken lighter, you need to get one end of the Q-tip going. So remember, whenever you're starting a fire, starting with the smallest material that you can is what you want to do. Everybody ready? Get set, go.
Watch that tip up.
Done.
The what?
If you don't fluff it, you'll never get it. Done?
Two. Done.
So we got the final one here. You're going to need your ferro rod again. So if you were using one of mine and you put it back, go ahead and grab another one. Just throw it on there. I'll say that I'm going to put that away and then I'll put it in the box.
Be there next year.
Okay, so what we're going to do this time, another jute twine. So you're going to need to process that down into your tinder bundle, and then you're going to need to mix it with some chapstick so that it burns longer, because you're going to do all this under your piece of string and get your piece of string to melt.
Okay.
Ready, set, go!
I've been on a small line all day. Well, the first one I didn't pay you Devon handle. So I didn't pay you Devon for everybody. Some of the people left, some of the people wanted. Yeah. Learning it. I will know you're going. Cut it off.
Can I have another piece of jute art, please? I got a fire, but it hadn't even started to melt.
You like that just knocks it.
Good Lord.
What is going on over there?
He's got butane.
There should be a bonus for knowing the whole thing.
Not true. One.
Gabe. Oh, Gabe, what have you done?
In fourth place with a score of 10 total points.
5.
Is Mark.
You know, head right out.
We did. So gas money you can
So you can get to the in third place with a total of 11 points or $18 is Gabe.
Oh, I'm gonna try that.
In second place with a total of 18 points is Mr. Armando. And first place with a total of 23 points for $6 is Paul. And I have a little something extra for you again.
I'm gonna try to get this.
So, Gabe,
Deadly Force.
here's a little plaque. And sorry, I also have a small opal for you, a knife. But I think I left it left there. Okay. Because I thought it was in my pocket, but it's not. So I also have that for you.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for participating. Thank you for all for being here and sharing the water. Alright guys, so Uitwaaien 2019 is almost in the books. All classes are done for the weekend. I taught my last 2 classes today. I did ferro rod fires for the kids. I believe I got that recorded on here, so you guys should be able to get to see that. I did another shelter class with the adults, and that went over awesome. I showed them how to set up the Adirondack, and then a few of them stayed after class and just was asking a ton of questions. Then we went on to other things, and I was teaching them, you know, flint and steel fires, stuff like that. And you guys know me, I love the flint and steel fires, so I got all excited about, you know, teaching a new skill to somebody, and seeing them get their first fire with is really something cool. But now it's about dinner time, so I don't think I've ever told you guys, but they'll serve you dinner and stuff here. We're gonna go up, grab something to eat. I'll bring you guys along. You can see, you know, how dinner and stuff goes. The only other thing I'd like to do before the weekend is over, because we're at this new venue, I'd like to just walk you around the grounds and show you, you know, where everybody's camping, everybody's different setups and stuff like that. Because this year we have wooded ground that we were able to use, and there is so many people, you know, camped off into the woods and tucked away and stuff like that. So it's really cool. If you guys have ever been, you know, just thinking about coming, you really should just pull the trigger on it. It's a lot of fun. I had a guy approach me today and said, "Oh, I found your video on YouTube about this place. That's the only reason I came." That was pretty awesome. Dinner time! And see, they're calling for the dinner right now. So yeah, he told me, you know, "I'm glad I found your video. I'm glad I came, and I'll see you again next year." He had a great time. So, you know, dinner bell's ringing. Let's get up there, you know, before it's all gone, and we'll see what we got for dinner tonight. So this is Art Dawes. Tell them about your company.
I have a survival school I run locally here in Central PA. PA Wilderness Skills. But we're here this weekend at an annual bushcraft gathering that we've been doing. This is the third year. We're having a great turnout.
What's the name of that gathering?
Uitwaaien Bushcraft Gathering.
Now, people have asked me in the past, how did you come up with the name Uitwaaien? And is that the correct pronunciation?
Well, so I'm not a native Dutch speaker, so I've, you know, after I basically came across the word a few years ago, and I liked it. I liked, you know, the rough translation is to take a walk in the wind. The people in the Netherlands, the Dutch people, use it more as a to take a break. You know, go in the woods to take a break and get away from it all, and I kind of like that. And then we wanted to start this gathering up, so I thought, well, that was a great name. So I looked online and I Googled it, you know, some YouTube of people saying it. So I'm trying to I kind of got the pronunciation, but I don't really have the accent right. So.
Yeah, it's interesting because there are so many different people that see that word and they'll pronounce it so many different ways. My wife calls it Udawana, you know. Do you remember that show? I mean, he's slightly a little older than me, but there was a show on Nickelodeon, Camp on Awana. So she just makes a play off of that. So, you know, Outwaaien. It's a bushcraft survival camping style gathering. It's called the Bushcraft Gathering, but as Art will tell you, it encompasses so much more than that. So if you're not a bushcrafter, there's still something here for you. There's a place for you. There's a place for everyone. Now, what made you decide? You know, we discovered, you know, how you've come along with the name. Now, why did you create Uitwaaien in the first place?
There weren't. So I wanted to, we teach some classes. A couple people I know. We have some men and women instructors with us, and we like to teach really, a very relaxed atmosphere, very laid back. And so we want to put the gathering together in the same way. We want to do a very relaxing weekend. You know, we have a lot of things scheduled, but you can, walk up to something, and if it's not what you thought or you're not interested, you just move on to something else.
Like he was just to elaborate on that. Most of the classes and workshops that are here are free. There are some that are, paid to participate classes, but that's just a bonus for the instructor because they bring all the supplies and materials at their own cost. But like you said, if you walk up to rope making and you're like, oh, this just isn't into me, you can walk right to the next booth and there's a guy showing you how to sharpen your axe.
Yeah, So some of the people who come, we have some vendors that come, so they have some outdoor products for sale, and they teach some classes to pass on their knowledge. We also have some instructors that don't have things to sell, so I kind of let it up to them if they want to do some more hands-on workshops. So any fees that come from that, they go right to the instructor.
So this year, another fantastic year, guys. Like I said before, I know I didn't film as much, but I came more to relax. So this year, is there anything that you've learned from this year that you want to change, or any new classes or anything that you want to bring forth next year? So, because I see the gears in his head are always working. I know he's always coming up with other things.
So this year we moved venues, we moved to a better place. So that was really kind of my focus this year, was to make sure everything worked here. I really liked it a lot better. Got a lot of positive feedback. As far as like classes, it's really a cool thing because I have a lot of instructors that have come back all 3 years now, and I kind of let it up to them what they want to teach, and they're always coming up with new ideas and new things. There's a few things that I might like that I know that people ask about, so I try to find an instructor and ask if they wouldn't mind doing that. This year, Dan Wilwack from Uitwaaien Bushcraft, he wanted to teach something, and I asked him if he could do making birch oil, because I know some people would ask about that. So he brought the birch bark along, and he did a couple classes on how to make birch oil.
And something new for this year that has never been here before, we had guys, a man and a woman showing us how to do primitive Stone Age, clear back to the Stone Age type of things, which was pretty cool because I've never seen anybody do anything like that. So yeah, I'm not going to take up much more of our time, because as you can see behind us, it's the chow line. And everybody's getting hungry. So I just wanted to, say to Art, I know he's had some new instructors here this year, and I just wanted to ask him which one of the new instructors was his favorite.
So I didn't really get to catch anything, but I will, in all seriousness, tell you that Brian volunteered to teach a few things for the kids. Like, we like to have a lot of programs for 1,200 kids, and just add in there, 1,200 kids are always free here at the event. But Brian, I asked him if he could teach something to them, and he actually asked if he could teach more than one thing. And I will tell you that all of the kids just loved him. Although I will tell you, I think he had a bigger smile on his face than they did. I'm getting yelled at to go grab some more.
Art, you did that perfectly. All right, guys, shut the camera off. Wait, Art, here's your money for saying what I told you to say. So yeah, guys, that's Art. He's the organizer of this whole ordeal. If you guys do decide to come here, you'll find that everyone here is just like him, super friendly, easy to get along with. You will have an absolutely fantastic time here. So with that, like I said, chow line's behind me. I'm going to go ahead and get in line, get something to eat. It looks like we're having some rigatoni and salad with dinner roll tonight. I'm looking forward to that because I'm very hungry. So I'm going to eat, and then I want to take you guys on a tour of the grounds a little bit, show you the different areas around here and what goes on. And then that's pretty much going to be it, guys. I might bring it back on for a little campfire time tonight, but tomorrow basically all it is pack up and go home. So we'll see you in a little bit for the tour of the grounds.
Okay, so right there is what I camped in. Yeah, a tent again. I did that my first year, if you guys remember. This is what my buddy Jack was in. A little teepee. Over there we even have showers this year, so that was pretty cool. Over here is one of the main campers areas. You can see all the tents and pavilions set up. Down here, you got some more tents, pavilions. This is where they had the community campfire every night. Everybody gathers and talks about the day and whatever else. Okay, so that, I was right up there. You can see Jack's teepee, there's the showers. And then off into the woods. We got some more tents. Down here some more there. Off in the woods here, we got some of those weirdo hammock campers. Yeah, I wish I would have brought mine. Okay, so then here is another hammock set up.
Yeah, that's my grandson.
Yeah, he's got a, if you see here, it's a nice low pitch. Back in here we got a tent. Way back off in there we got another tent. I say way back off in there because I was zoomed, so yeah, you can see it good there. Okay, so this is a trail just right off of where I'm camping. There's the showers, there's my campsite. Just turn a little, here's this trail coming down in. So see, you could camp in the woods this year, which was pretty cool, but you weren't allowed to have a fire in here. So that's why I camped where I did. So we got one there. We got one down here. These two I already showed you, so we're gonna just circle around this way, following the trail. There's some more. Up in there, if you can see that green diamond fly, another hammock camper. Now, sorry for the shaky camera, but I'm walking, so forgive me. Right there's that diamond fly. Tarp hammock underneath. Got another dome tent here. Another hammock camper up off and behind. Okay, so that's a double hammock setup up there. They got their tarps overlapping each other. Cool little camp set up there. See up there? Another hammock camper. Looks like another hammock camper right up in there. Dome tent off behind it. It's a nice little patch. It really is. Oh, there's another one. Another hammock camper off up in there. Okay, so there's a tent up there, tucked away behind that hammock. Another tent there. Another hammock. I see a tarp right there, but I'm not sure if that's somebody camping or just covering some wood or something. But right on the back side of these campsites you see here is the parking for most of the campers and stuff. There is yet another hammock, almost out. You can see there where it opens up. That'll be the parking lot. Hammock camping with the hammock rigs, whatever you would, I can't remember the name offhand right now, but there's another one. Cool little setups, huh? Here's one. Yeah, they all got the underquilts on. Pretty cool. There's one there. And it looks like this may be our last tent. Nope, nope. Right there in the back of that truck.
They're hammock crazy.
And there we got the guy camping in the bed of his truck. That's pretty neat too. Okay guys, so that was a tour of the ground and everybody's different setups, including, where'd he go? That guy right there over my shoulder. We got his setup in there, yeah, right there. So yeah, that was pretty much all of Uitwaaien that I captured this year. Guys, there's a lot I missed. I took it easy. I didn't go crazy with the camera, like I've said before. I know I've already said that, but you know, I just was out to have some fun. So that's what I did. Fun, relaxation. I got to teach this year, and I really enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, like I said, the only other thing I may turn the camera back on for tonight is maybe some
campfire time and stuff like that. I think I got somebody walking here to my left that might like to say hi.
Your best friend, Alfie.
This is Alfie, everybody. You've seen him in previous Uitwaaien videos, doing with the knife and stuff like that. So yeah, that's Alfie. He's a return customer, and if he didn't enjoy it, he wouldn't have came back, right, Alfie?
Coolest 15-year-old there is. Yeah.
I can't say I disagree, but I don't know too many other 15-year-olds. So yeah, Alfie, you're the coolest.
Yeah.
So alright, yeah, guys, I might come back on later for some campfire stuff, but if not, then I guess we'll just, see you soon. I am gonna come back with some more videos and stuff for the winter and that time and everything like that, and we'll just take it from there. Later, guys. Well, this is it, guys. 2019 Uitwaaien in the books. You can see behind me, things look different than in the past. A lot of people have already packed up and left. Everybody else is packing up to leave now. I'm making some breakfast, gonna have some tea. I'm usually one of the last, if not one of the last, if not the last person to leave. So I still got plenty of time. Yeah, it was a great weekend. You're always sad to see it end, but there's always next year, and hopefully maybe I'll see some of you guys here again, or see some of you guys here next year. So yeah, this is it. Everybody, I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna go finish my breakfast.